Good morning, Dirt World. Mulching job today. Hook up to the FAE, and we actually have a rental mulcher too for this job. 2 mulchers. We're gonna try to get it done in a day. Got a lot to do. Okay, what's better than 1 mulcher?
2 mulchers.
2 mulchers. We got 2 mulchers on this job. We are doing fence line clearing around an entire property. The client is going to put fence in for his dogs, I believe, on like a 40-acre parcel. So we are clearing basically a right of way throughout the whole property for fences to be put in. So you've worked with this fence company before clearing, so that's how we got the lead, which was good. But as many of you know, we are extremely busy, so we were in a major time crunch to get this project done. The weather is right. We don't like mulching in super hot weather, and it's been really dry. So we finally got a rain, and we're like, we need to get here, we need to get it done. So we elected to not only use our mulcher, but we also rented a mulcher, and we're both gonna run a long, hard day here to try and knock it out. What do you think of your unit?
So I came from John Deere. We switched over to Cat, but it feels good to be back in a John Deere. And technology changes have come a long way in the last 6 years. If somebody is interested in, I don't ever recommend getting into mulching, but plenty of you guys that still think it's, you know, the money maker. So if you want to get into it and you want to buy a machine and get a mulcher, I would buy that setup right there, that John Deere setup. It's a standard flow, no flow, so you save a lot of money there. I'm very impressed with the standard flow drum that's on it for what it can do. I mean, it's not going to touch our 289 high flow, but you can run a little bit cheaper hourly rate and still be productive and have a great finished product. So that's what I would do if I were going to do it all over again. Or Cat, you know, non-high flow, same thing, but standard flow drum with depth gauges, knives. That's, I don't know, it's a pretty sweet little setup. I'm impressed with it.
Compact little unit. Can probably get into that whole setup for what? 90, probably 90, versus a full setup like that, you're probably close to 130, 140, so you're $40,000 cheaper, and that's really nothing special in the mulching world either.
No, that's,
you know,
I mean, that's a 289.
That's a 74 horse machine. It's high flow, but so that's a great entry point for someone looking to get into it. Or if you're like us and you're not mulching too much anymore, but you still offer the service, you have a lot less investment in something like that. Plus, everybody competes at the hourly rate price.
Yeah, that's why I said
so why would you have a $200,000 setup competing at the same hourly rate as everybody else?
Trying to sell people that you have the biggest, baddest machine in the market, and that's why you run your hourly rate, surprisingly doesn't work that well.
Unless you're bidding.
Unless you're bidding projects.
But
like for us in central Wisconsin, you know, every message we ever get, what's your hourly rate?
Yeah.
What's your hourly rate? What's your day rate? What it's cost to get you for a half day? Nobody ever wants a bid for mulching, just because the way there's so many people out there that are doing it, that's just what the industry standard is now for our area, is hourly rate. Could be different for your area, but if you were getting into it in our area, that's the setup I would go. You know, Deere, Cat, or whoever has the best service in your area, standard flow, and get a standard full head. They've come a long way.
We'll see what people say in the comments.
Well, not too many people in the comments have the amount of hours I got on a forestry mulch.
That is very true. All right, we're gonna get back to it. Both gonna jump in, knock some more out, and then we'll show you guys both machines running here in a little bit. track. Got her popped up. We'll get some sticks running around. Should throw it back on pretty quick here.
Okay.
I think this is the first time we've thrown this track.
Yeah, on this side, it's been a while. I don't know if you're up high. I don't know if you're up high enough, but we'll see. Okay, go backwards. Look at that. Keep going. Yeah, she's gonna go on. There. All right. Yeah. That's how you put it back on, guys. That is the easiest way. Just throw a couple blocks in the back, lift it up, get a few chunks of wood, and walk it back on. To actually put the track back on, it took 1 minute and 17 seconds.
Back on this project, new house project. They came to the septic. Well drillers are here. They got some nice rigs. Look at that old Oshkosh, brand new Pete. They should be done by noon, and then we're building this pad. And you guys can see right now how far up we gotta come. So this is how high the septic is. We got to bring this pad up even higher. So a lot of loads of material got to come in here. Okay, so one other part of this project, there's a home foundation we're doing that I just showed you about. It's also a big hunting property, so we're doing a privacy berm here to prevent cars from being able to see in to the hunting area and just provide security for the deer as well. So took a lot of dirt, about 60, 70 haul truck loads, and just putting some topsoil over the top of it. Evan's working up and down the berm. That's the last load of topsoil. So we put the haul truck to use. All the topsoil came from where we stripped from the house, and all the fill came from the same barrel pit. So looking good. So it's all to protect the deer in here and make the deer feel secure. I don't know, I'm not much of a hunter, but it's good privacy berm. So, quick little add on to the project. Took us about probably 3 days to do and get as much done while we're here with all the equipment, so it works in the benefit of the property owner too. Okay, back to the pad. Big thank you to Earthworks Excavating for renting us this haul truck. We appreciate that. The well guys are out of the way. We're back to doing the pad. We're running that up and down the road, whether we should or shouldn't. Haven't got called in yet, but anyways, here we go. We're coming up in lifts. We got some good sandy material. It's like a 1 inch minus, a little bit of rock in it. And he has this on his property, so rather than hauling in 70 or 80 loads to do this, we're able to do a borrow pit, and this will be good material, so it'll build up. We're going for 6 to 8 inch lifts, nothing more than that. So he's dump spreading it, but then I'll cut this down to 6 inches, grade it out, pack it, and we'll keep going and work our way up. We got a long ways to go up, so as you can see how much higher the septic is from where I'm standing, we got a good 3 feet or so to come up. So okay, so here is where we are getting material from. A little borrow pit action. Get some good sand gravel material. Loading the haul truck, running it down the road. Look at it, guys. John Deere. Here she is. You haven't seen her in a while. She's still clapped out as can be, but we're running her.
Still better than.
But what do we think? What do we think of it after running Volvos for 2 weeks? How much do we like our 2008 John Deere? It's almost 20 years older than the machines we ran.
It is pretty incredible.
And it's smoother and balanced better.
Way balanced better.
You cannot pick the back end up.
Same size bucket. Thumb's a hair lighter, probably.
No quick coupler.
It doesn't matter. We ran the 210 without a thumb, which is actually the compatible unit to this one. And this thing is just planted.
Yep.
It's, I don't know.
And that's a brand new machine, that 210. You could not have done, I would have been so uncomfortable on top of the berm over there.
Yeah.
Without your, so.
I don't know what it is.
Good unit. I think we're gonna put some money into it, fix it, and maybe get a second machine and just keep this one. We got arguably enough work to have 2 machines. That thing, by the way, is sweet. We need ourselves a haul truck. Another rental piece of equipment. If you guys have been watching, you have seen us rent a ton of stuff. And well, when you can't afford to own it all, you gotta rent it. I'd love to own it all, but sometimes it doesn't pay. So thankfully we have some great business relationships with other excavating businesses or with dealers. So if we're ever in a situation where we need a piece of equipment that we don't own, we can rent it. So works out good. I am going to do an estimate. It's 5 o'clock. Evan's going to keep working a little bit later, but that's probably going to wrap up this video. You saw mulching at the beginning, house project. We're going to be back here tomorrow to hopefully finish the pad. We'll see.